Hey yo, what's up YouTube? Gecko Girl coming at you with another video. So today it's all about leopard geckos. That's right, I'm reshooting my leopard gecko video finally. So leopard geckos are basically like the best starter reptile that you could possibly own. Okay, really super easy. Awesome pet for kids. They're not as bitey as a hamster either, so, and I mean, they don't require a lot of work. Cheap setup, really easy to take care of. So, I'm gonna get my girl Ego out. There's Ego. Get her out of the breeding rack right here. And then I'm gonna update you guys on some new animals after I go over a little bit of leopard gecko care. Hey, come here, sissy. So this is Ego. Ego is a high yellow leopard gecko. She is about 11, 12 years old, so she's a bit of an old lady, ain't you? You gonna see it right there? And Ego's chill enough, she will literally just chill on my shoulder. Check this out. Like, that's how calm she is. Again, she is older. She's not gonna, a younger one's gonna be more hyper, you know, like a 1 or 2 year old is gonna be a lot more hyper than this. But basically, all you need for a setup. Ta-da! Move this out of the way. Okay, so it's actually an African fat tail in here, which is a very close cousin of the leopard gecko. All you need basically is a hide, which there's 2 in here. Get your damn cat. Anyway, so you basically got 2 hides in here, a burrowing hide and then that hide. You don't have to have one of these. I recommend it. Keep it really moist. That way if your cage is super dry like this one, they got a nice moist place where they can chill out. You need a food bowl for mealworms, calcium, whatever you want to put in it. We got some calcium in it right now. She actually has a mealworm dish as well, so you don't have to have a dish for calcium, but I would personally do 2 dishes, one for mealworms, one for calcium. And these guys are mist drinkers like crested geckos, so you just spray their cage down once a day. But all you need basically is a 10-gallon, 20-gallon tank. So it's going to cost you anywhere from $12, $15 to about $30 if you want to go with the 20-gallon and give it a lot of extra room. The bowls, probably $5, $6 each. Dollar store container. And you can even get a couple, I mean, you can even get a pack of small bowls from the dollar store and just use that as your food dishes, honestly. So you're looking at about, well, and a heat pad, about $20 to $24. So, and these guys definitely had to have a heat pad. You could also do a heat lamp, but I'd rather do the heat pad than the heat lamp. If you do both, it's going to overheat the gecko, but you're going to get more consistent temperature with the heat pad. So I would put the heat pad on one end. You want to have a hot end, cool end. Hot end, probably a good idea to have it here so this stays nice and humid, that hide right there. So basically the most you're looking at, if you really wanted to do the 20-gallon, that's about $30. Another 20 for the heat pad, it's about 50. Decorations, everything, another 30. The most you're looking at is about $80. If you get a 10-gallon, which is just your very basic 10-gallon, it's about $12. And then heat pad will bring you up to 22. You're looking at about $50 right there. 50, $60, depending on how fancy you want to get with the decorations, and if you want to do a ceramic bowl like that, or if you want to get a resin bowl, or if you just want to go to the Dollar Tree and, you know, go with that. And really, you don't even have to buy the pretty looking stuff like that. You could just, you know, get another one of these containers like that, turn it upside down, cut places for the gecko to go in and out of, you know, and just pick one that's, you know, like red or blue or something. That way it does hide the gecko a little bit, you know, and there's your hide until you got more money to get something nicer. So you're looking, you could probably get away, even with a tank set up and not a tub set up like we got in our racks, you could probably get away with about $40. So again, it's a great starter animal because of that. Setup's super cheap, and then the animal itself, I mean, come on, how can you not fall in love with this? And people say reptiles can't be cuddly. I mean, come on. And they come in all sorts of different colors. I would say there's close to as many morphs as there are ball python morphs. There's Trimper. Or not Trimper. Trimper was his dad. This is Klondike. And Murphy's patternless. Trimper sadly passed away. That was his dad. He looks just like him. This is Allie. Allie is a Trimper albino. Yeah, pretty girl. Yeah, I love her. There's Dexter, my little hypo. Hi, Dex. Hey, pretty boy. He's so cute. I love Dexter. Dexter's awesome. Looks like he's about to shed. This is another little hypo. I call her Hera. I don't have any food, sissy. Yo. Aw, you saying hi to the camera? Hi. Hi, darling. That's why leopard geckos are awesome. She's like, pet me. And there's an African fat tail. Again, closely related, but you know, that's Clyde. That's his name. So we also had a blizzard, and she just passed away, sadly. So yeah, she was awesome. It makes me very sad. She was a very pretty gecko. Oh, I forgot about this guy. And zoom in a little. That is a jungle leopard gecko baby, and he is very, I want to say very pissed off, but definitely pissed off. He's puffing up at me. Bulldogging, trying to make himself look bigger. I call it bulldogging. They bow their legs in the front and try to make themselves look bigger. Let's see, snake. And both you little guys are hiding. No fair. Huh. Well, I got two baby Leos that we hatched out. I guess they're both hiding. Anyway, so again, all you need is a 10-gallon tank, a couple hides, a couple bowls, a spray bottle, spray them once a day. And if you miss a day because of work, or you got a crap ton of homework because you're in college like me, or whatever, you know, it's not going to be that big a deal with these guys because they're a desert, get out of here, Simba. Anyway, they're a desert species, so you know, they'll be able to handle a lot better than a crested gecko. Crested gecko, you really, really, really want to spray at least once a day, if not twice a day. Same thing with the gargoyles. So, anyway, spray the cage once a day, or at least every other day. They need 2 hides, minimum 10-gallon tank, and that's great for a baby, and also they'll be fine in that throughout adulthood. 2 bowls, spray bottle to spray their cage down, and you want to get the Repti calcium that I've showed you guys in previous videos. They can eat mealworms, Dubai roaches, crickets, all that. I don't like feeding crickets with these guys because they're very susceptible to parasites and bacteria. These guys are very susceptible to crypto, coccidia. It's very rare for a crested gecko to get something like that. For some reason, I don't know, their immune system's tougher, or maybe their stomach acid is more acidic. I don't know, but all I know is these guys, all it takes is them getting stressed out, or them not getting enough food, and it weakened their immune system a little bit, and them eat a bad cricket, boom, they got it. A fairly healthy leopard gecko is most likely going to be able to fight it off. Not going to get it, but if they do get it, it's usually pretty much a death sentence. Not much you can really do. But so that's why I don't like doing crickets with these guys. And plus, crickets are also bad about having worms. So, and again, these guys are very susceptible to all that stuff. So, want to be careful with that. Mealworms, hornworms, Dubai roaches, that's honestly going to be the best thing for them. And Dubai roaches they don't carry parasites like crickets do. And it's also really high in protein and much lower in fat than a cricket. So it's actually even healthier for them. And the mealworms are also very high in protein. So, and these guys are not a soft scale gecko, so they can handle that hard exoskeleton that's on the mealworms. You wouldn't want to feed that to something like a crested gecko or a chahoua or a gargoyle or a leachianus, for example. So, a little close-up of Vigo. But again, great starter animal. Really super duper easy to take care of. Cage cleaning, I would clean the cage out once a month with picking out any poop and dead crickets in between, and just do a nice good thorough clean once a month. Change their dirt out every 4 or 5 months, you know, just dump their old dirt and put fresh dirt. And these guys are pretty much good to go. I mean, they come from the Middle East, basically, and all the way down to India as well. So they can be found in parts of northern India. They can also be found in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran. So they got a pretty wide range. And they've also got a North American cousin, the Texas banded gecko. So that's another close cousin of these guys. Yeah. And again, they have a pretty wide range in the wild, and there's roughly about 9 different subspecies of the leopard gecko. There is also, in the pet trade, the giant leopard gecko morse, and they get about, I'd say about another 2 or 3 inches longer than her. So she's a pretty common morph. High yellows are pretty common. That's probably what you're gonna, if you go to the pet store, you're probably gonna see turnip albinos, hypos, or high yellow, or you might see normals. They're typically not gonna have too much of the fancy stuff. I got lucky with the little jungle guy, Riddler. So yeah, we're gonna put this girl up. If I can find her cage. Where were you at, Ego? Oh, the one I just had out, duh. I thought that was one of the ones that we needed to clean out for some reason. There you go. There you go, sissy. And these guys need to be kept like in the low 80s, by the way. So it's like optimum temperature range for them. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to some of the new animals that we picked up at Repticon. The fall Repticon. So first off, I got this guy. He is a Central American red-tailed boa. I said I was going to get rid of a little boyfriend, and I did. I mean, he's not a Colombian, he's a Central, but it doesn't matter. It's just different subspecies. They could still breed together. So his name is Jack. I named him Jack in honor of Halloween, since it's almost Halloween, and I loved A Nightmare Before Christmas. And what? What's you doing, Bubba? What you doing, buddy? What? Don't bite me. What? And he's super dark too. Another thing I like about him. He could be het for something, I don't know. Be awesome if he is. Let's see, where's that little butter? Hi, Star. Cleo. Ramesses, what are you doing over here? Well, I don't know what he did with the butterball, but we got a butterball python. Yeah, it's a snake. Belongs to one of our friends that we're kind of babysitting. She can't get it to eat, so... Where is that freaking butter? Oh. Hey, Ivory. It's nice. Oh well. I don't know where he put her for the moment, but anyway. Try one more cage. Nope, none in there. Oh well. Key sandwich. One more. Oh well. I'll show you guys her in the next video. I don't know what cage she's in right now because he moved a couple of these guys. And I realized that, you know, like he's too big for that cage. She is way too big for that cage. They're just in there right now for feeding purposes because for some reason they were not wanting to eat in their cage, their normal cage. So, but I am gonna get this girl out. Oh. Well, and she just finished shedding for me, so she's nice and pretty right now. I named her Nips. So now I have 2 females, 3 males. Her name is Nips because she bit the living shit out of me twice at the show and then was trying to bite me through the container. I've got her pretty much calmed down a lot. She's still a little bit nippy, but you know, the more I work with her, the more I play with her, you know, the more she'll chill out. I don't think she was played with at all. I got her from Gecko Junkie. But anyway. Very pretty striped gargoyle gecko baby. And it's about that time of year to start separating them, guys. About that time. So, and I got a surprise for y'all. So, hi Key. Hey Zelda. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Da 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 da! Bearded dragon cage. That's right. I finally talked Dustin into letting me get a bearded dragon. So, I got him a little hammock. I'm doing a tile bottom because these guys, I mean, they live on clay in the wild. You can do sand for them. I wouldn't recommend it because, I mean, they don't live on sand in the wild. They live in the Australian outback. It's going to be like that red clay earth in some of the areas around here. So, terracotta tile or ceramic tile, perfect. It's gonna hold heat, keep them nice and warm. This I'm gonna use as like a ramp, or well, like a basking rock. I might use it as a ramp over here because I'm going to put a shelf across here. I'm going to build it out of styrofoam and use Quikrete or grout to make it strong. You know, you mix grout or cement with some acrylic paint and paint the styrofoam after you carve it, and it makes it nice and hard like that. So I plan on having a nice long ramp right here, have it go around, and have another ramp coming down is what I plan on doing. So that way he can go in a complete circle, plus he won't have enough room to turn around up here, so I really need a ramp on both sides. I'm thinking about using this as one of the ramps so I don't actually have to build a ramp. Simba, seriously, not for you. But I went with this two-tone look with this border, and it's actually gonna go. Move, cat, move. There we go. It's gonna be like that, basically. So the back is gonna be tiled up too, and the border is gonna follow it all the way up. Gonna be super cool looking. And also, tile is easier to clean, and it's just healthier and better for them in general than the carpet. So I gotta get a screen for the top. Probably gonna get that this payday, and then next payday after that. Well, depending on how much this check is. If this check's good, I'll go ahead and get the lights too. But if not, then I'll wait till yet another paycheck to get the lighting. So, yeah. But it's going to be a really cool looking cage. So, basically, we have a lady that buys rats from us, and I know she's probably watching this. If you are, what's up, Stacy? Anyway, she breeds bearded dragons, and so she's gonna trade me a bearded dragon baby for 2 rounds of rats. So, what's up? But also, more big news, guys. These guys are about to be out of the reptile room. As you can see, this room is a damn mess right now. It's a freaking disaster. These are going to be reorganized, moved over to this corner. These guys are about to go to the shed. That's right, I finally got a shed. I'll show you guys that in a second. I'm buying like one of those shells that you would use in a garage to put those types of containers on. I saw one at Lowe's, or not Lowe's, but Home Depot for like $50. So I'm gonna put those on that. So, and they're probably gonna move over to here. So I have my corner, he has his corner. New crusty babies. I forgot to show you guys. Yeah, I know. I'm like scatterbrained today, all over the place today. So, take you out back, show you guys the shed.
By late summer, there are large numbers of young snakes.
Find the freaking keys.
The black stork has no problem finding them. Sharp edges to go with its sharp tip.
Also, again, it's about time for me to separate all the crusties for the summer. I mean, for the season. And there it is, guys. My shed. Okay, so got a lot going on. All this is going to be insulated. We're not going to sheetrock it, but it's going to be insulated. Rats are going across the back, except the tall rack is probably going to have to go over there. It's probably not going to fit under there. But we still have enough room to build 2 more racks the size of the shorter rack that we have, and have 4 racks going across the, or at least 3 racks going across the back, because that's probably going to have to stay there. Freaking, if this was completely cut out on top, I could have just used that for the bearded dragon, but no. It's a custom fish tank somebody gave him. So yeah, bugs are also gonna go in here. Got space up there for Christmas decorations. So a lot going on in the world of D&M reptiles. Got a lot going on here on the channel. So I keep saying I'm going to try to shoot every week. I really am. Work's been nuts. Got a different store manager now, and it's just been nuts between that and UT, which is way freaking harder than Pellissippi. So that's why I haven't been filming every week. And again, I keep promising I'm going to start filming every week and haven't. But I promise, guys, it is coming. I am trying my damnness. But next week, I'm probably going to do a tutorial on the bearded dragon cage, on tiling it. And then, you know, once it's done and everything, I'm going to do a tutorial on getting it set up, getting it ready for the bearded dragon. And then also do a video of when I get the dragon finally. So, yeah. Anyway, until next time, guys. I know this is probably like a freaking long-ass, boring-ass video. But until next time, love y'all. Peace out. And keep watching. If you're new to the channel, hit the bell icon, hit the subscribe button, show me some love. Alright? I really have some awesome video plans for the future, and hopefully I'll be able to do them. I would love to go out to Michigan and shoot at Brian's Reptarium. That would be freaking awesome. Get me some more subscribers, get me, you know, a little bit more hype, so that way this channel can actually grow. And I know part of that again is me not filming every week. But again, till next time, guys, Gecko Girl out.